Today, I want to talk to you about being found fit in the military's Integrated Disability Evaluation System. Let's get to it. Hi everyone, welcome to the Joel Pettit Law Vlog. My name is Joel Pettit, and today I wanted to talk to you about being found fit in the military's Integrated Disability Evaluation System, or the IDES. Why am I doing this? I've got a lot of questions lately from members on forums and through emails and calls about how to be found fit. Is there a checklist somewhere, a guide? To be frank, there isn't. Why isn't there? Because no case is like another case. They may be somewhat similar, but the cases are unique because individuals are unique. And there's really no way to say, you know what, here's a how-to guide. Because when you try to do that, it will always be lacking because you can't account for the idiosyncrasies in everyone's case. So a lot of people, and I don't blame them for this, are very hesitant to put something like that out. And that's why, for me, personally, I give those kinds of things to my clients because I am well acquainted with their case when I do that. And of course, I help them go through that outline, and we go through it to create a case strategy. So going through it alone as a layperson, I would argue would probably do more harm than good. Now, I've had some attorneys show me outlines, you know, when I worked for the government, and we would work on them together, how we could help clients, make it easier for them. But again, it was always assisted with an attorney because so many questions come up that to really craft a good strategy, you need that legal insight and experience to make the process worthwhile. So in today's video, I'm not going to give you an outline because again, that would do more harm than good. And I don't want for someone to think that I'm giving them legal advice based on generalities, because you should never take any legal advice based on generalities. So what I'm going to do is explain to you my method for thinking about fit cases. And it's simply this: big to small. It really starts there. And that's how you should think of your case when deciding whether or not you want to move forward with a fit case. And what does big to small mean? It means big military issues to small ones. So your big ones, deployments, weapons handling, PFTs, standing watch. All these things are the big things, meaning every single service member in every single military department has to do these things. So first you want to tick off those big boxes, because if you don't, there's no point in getting to the next level, the granular level, the small, big to small, the small stuff in your MOS or rate. Because if you can't run a PFT, then there's no point in arguing, well, I'm such a great, you know, chief, or I'm such a great JAG, or I'm such a great, I don't know, SWO. It doesn't matter. If you can't run a PFT, it doesn't matter. Now, of course, I am not talking about the IRILO process or the MAR2 process or the permanent limited duty process within the Air Force, Army, and Navy/Marine Corps respectively. I am not talking about that. So I want to make sure that we're on the same page. I'm talking about being found 100% fit at the informal PEB level or the formal PEB level. That's the key. So that's the key to this video, is understanding that context. So I'll come back to, as I said, the small stuff. The big stuff, again, that's not hard to intellectually grasp. The small stuff, that sometimes is because you have to think about not only what your rating or MOS is, but also your rank, what you do in that MOS or rating. So I've heard some clients kind of rail about how they can do X, Y, and Z, and I'll say yes, but X, Y, and Z is usually done by a gunnery sergeant or a master sergeant. You're a corporal. So what do you do in your MOS or rate that's different? And as we all know, usually the junior folks, they're doing more of the heavy lifting, sometimes literally. So you have to focus on that and really understand what your duties are, what you're going to be asked to do at your level in your MOS or rate. And getting evidence for that, statements, affidavits, past and current fit reps or evaluations, these are all ways to do that. But you must kind of first embrace that framework that you want to hit all the wickets. And all the wickets are big to small. It's within that area, so to speak. But no one can tell you what those are because they're idiosyncratic and unique to your specific case. And they should be. And is that a harder, more draining, more time-consuming way to go about it than just having a generalized checklist? Oh, you bet it is. But it's the only way to go about it. Because otherwise, when you're testifying, if you have had a formal board hearing, you will get questions that will stump you because you didn't consider them. It's not about the big stuff. It's not about the little stuff. It's about all of it together. And that's the key. You want to create a cogent, clear, concise argument for why you're fit. So I hope this video has helped. If you're facing these issues, please go to my website, joelpettitlaw.com, give me a call, shoot me an email. I'd love to speak to you about your potential case. Thanks for watching, everyone, and have a great day.